Hey everyone, Typical Hogs Adventure here, and it's going to be kind of a chat-like video, but a little bit different. Today I'm going to be taking you along as I de-winterize my sprinklers. So coming from Pennsylvania, sprinklers were never really a thing, just because it was always so much greener there. But moving out west, and then paired with having this house built years ago, I had to learn about sprinklers and how to de-winterize and winterize them. Now I did pay someone a bit of money the first time to have it done, because I wasn't familiar with it, but afterwards, I knew I needed to learn the process so that I wasn't paying hundreds of dollars every year. So in today's video, I'll be going over my process for doing this, and who knows, maybe I'll reference my own video in the future. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the insulated cover off of my backflow converter. This helps protect it during the harsh winters here. I'm going to close off the 4 test valves by turning them to a 90-degree angle compared to the valve. And I'll close off the main valves for the backflow. The reason it wasn't off during the winter is you want these at a 45-degree angle to make sure if there is any water, it's not causing it to get stuck in the pipes. I've now headed down into my basement where my water shutoff is for the outside. As you can see, it was shut off since the valve is perpendicular to the pipe. So I'll be turning it on by making it parallel. Back outside, I turned the main valve for my backflow, but noticed a bit of a leak coming out, so I closed it off again to do some troubleshooting. The first thing I did was take off the cap and turn the first test valve to open. This released a lot of water pressure that had been built up. Just be careful when doing this because it does spray out. And the second one had a little bit, but the third and fourth didn't have any. But once those were cleared, I set them back to off. I then turned the main valve to release water back into the backflow and didn't have much of a leak like before, so it was time to turn the second big valve, which is what's going to allow water to my outside pipes, with everything seeming okay. Next was turning on my sprinklers and just doing a test run of an area, and as we can see, everything appears to be working just fine. So, as you can see, super simple in terms of my own personal setup. I know everyone's setup and pipe configurations, and maybe if you have a backflow or however that works is going to be different, but if this is helpful for someone, then that is awesome, or at least helps get you in the right direction with some of the process. I'm just very grateful that I'm able to now winterize and de-winterize my own system without paying someone hundreds of dollars a year. Yes, I mean hundreds. When I first had moved in, I was getting toward the point where I needed to winterize my sprinklers, and I had someone come out, someone local that had done this kind of stuff, and I believe I paid him $150, and it took him 5 minutes, and I kind of watched what he did a little bit, and afterwards I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna look at it myself, figure this out so that I'm not paying hundreds of dollars 2 times a year to have this done. So that's gonna do it for this. So if this helped you out, let me know. Otherwise, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.